Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. So previous time, so the explanation about the Gambhiro by in the sub-commentary. So here Mahasamudro Viya, so Makasa Donda Sujiya Inyat Dara. So here Samubhajita Paribhaka Jnana Sambarehi. So Inyesan Jnanina Alabatneya Padaito. So Alabatneya Padaito. To understand this sentence, so actually here you see we are so similarly, so Mahasamudro and the Alabatneya Padaito. So but Mahasamudro Padaito. So Samudra, the ocean or sea. So Padaito, Padaita actually, support or yeah, support also, we can say. Support or, a field also. But here, Alabatneya, so is negative. And so Labatneya should be understood. So Labatneya, so future passive participle. Future passive participle. Labatneya, so should not be gained, so should be gained or should be reached. Should be reached. And the is negative. So Mahasamudra is not a land or not a field or not a spot. So that what should be reached by. So Makasa Donda Suji, yeah. So Makasa Donda Suji is actually, so big caught mosquito or big caught flies. So Mahasamudra, the ocean is very deep in water level. So that is why the big caught mosquito or flies is very short. So cannot measure by those big caught, flies or mosquito, the level of water of the ocean. So the same way. So here Inyadara, so accept or leave aside, leaving aside. So Samubhajita Paribhaka Jnana Sambarehi. Samubhajita is Samubhajita. So Jinati actually collected. So San and Upa are also actually here collected. Or collected or fulfilled also. Samubhajita fulfilled. Paribhaka is, repent or matured or developed. And the Jnana Sambara, so necessary condition for knowledge. So necessary condition for knowledge. So a person, actually, this is also a kind of the Bhobi Samasa, a person who already developed or who already fulfilled for the necessary condition for the mature knowledge or repent knowledge or something, yeah, mature knowledge also. So that means for the the person who already fulfilled, so to be a noble one, to be enlightened. So except those one, so Inyesa Jnanena, so with the others' knowledge, other mean ordinary people knowledge. So that Dhamma is Alabatneya Padaito. The Dhamma is not a place or not a land or not a field. So reached, what should be reached by, or so reached by that knowledge, the other's knowledge. So that is why very deep, and it's very deep. So gambira, so very profound. So it is only a field for the a person who already fulfilled to be noble one, who already fulfilled. So necessary condition for the noble one. Okay. So let's continue. Next one. Okay, okay.
So how should we translate that sentence exactly, Sayadaw?
So just like Mahasamudra is not a place reached by the beak of mosquito, in the same way, the Dhamma is not reached by the other ordinary knowledge except the knowledge of those noble ones.
Okay.
So here, that is why, you know, at the very beginning, so Dhamma is, so Dhamma is, so Chedusitya Dhamma, you see?
Yes. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Sayadaw. Yeah.
Okay. So now next line. So this is, we are learning the, hello?
Hello, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, before starting class, may I have a question? Yeah. It's more like the Bhagavato Raho Gatasa Pati Salinasha. That sentence we can understand that the genitive absolute, and we can translate the when the blessed one who were secluded play and meditating. Can we translate like this?
No, genitive absolute. Not genitive absolute, actually just simple genitive case. So you see here, Mahāvaggapāḷi Uddabhadi is the same as the other, you know, construction. We already learned this one. So asa eda dahosi. Asa eda dahosi. So here eda so refers to the Mahāvaggapāḷi. So Uddabhadi is the same as the ahosi. So in this construction, so we use the, you know, dative case to him. So this idea would occur to him. Here also the Cedaso Mahāvaggapāḷi mental reflection occurred to the blessed one who was, you know, reaching, who was sitting in the, you know, private seclusion or and so on. Just dative case, not genitive absolute construction.
Yeah. Thank you, Sarah. Yes.
Okay. So now, so we are learning the, so you know, Cedaso Mahāvaggapāḷi Uddabhadi. So to the blessed one, so mental reflection occur to the blessed one. So mental reflection is here from the Adhikato to here Somamasa Vihisa, up to the Somamasa Vihisa. So now the second line. So Alaya Ko Bana Yam Baja. So Alaya Redda, Alaya Samodita. This is second line. So sentence construction is here Ayam Baja is subject. And the so Alaya Rama, and the Alaya Redda and Alaya Samodita is subject complement or predicate here. So predicate. So here Ayam Baja, this being. So be Baja in Pāli, So commonly sometimes refers to the just order a being, but in this case referring to the all kinds of beings. So that is why here, so collected noun also we can understand. So this beings or this group of being. So referring to the Saddha Loka. So this creation or this group of creation is so Alaya Rama. So to understand this Alaya Rama, firstly we should go to the commentary. So in the commentary, so here Alaya Rama, firstly the commentator explained about the Alaya. So Saddha Banja Kama Guni Anliyanti. So that's Samadhi Alayadi Ojandi. So beings attach, Aliyati means attach. So 5 sensual pleasure, 5 kinds of sensual pleasures. So that is why so Banja Kama Guna, those 5 kinds of sensual pleasures are called Alaya. So Alaya is a name of the 5 kinds of sensual pleasure. So Rupa Saddha Gana Rasa Phuddhapa. Okay, and so Alaya Rama is explained by in this way. So Dehi Alayehi Ramanditi Alaya Rama. So here no subject, but okay, subject we can understand Saddha. So Saddha Dehi Alayehi Ramanditi Alaya Rama. Those being so romantic here, enjoying themselves with those sensual pleasures. So that is when those beings are Alaya Rama. Or so here Alaya Rama is a kind of the compound noun. So Dehi Alayehi, so Rama. So that is Daburisa. Okay, but adjective. So in who enjoyed it. So Rama also here a kind of the agent now who one who enjoyed oneself. So one who enjoyed oneself with so sensual pleasures. So that Alaya Rama here used as a subject complement or adjective also. So that is why here Ayam Bhaja Alaya Rama. So this being or this creation is so this creation enjoying himself with sensual pleasure. So the meaning of the Alaya Rama is one enjoy himself, one who enjoys himself with sensual pleasures. So, and the Alaya Retta, so Retta is actually past participle form of the so Ramati. Rama is agent noun form. Retta is past participle form. So delighted. So delighted in. That is why in the commentary also, the word is explained here. Alaya, so Alayesu Retta, Alaya Retta. So one who is delighted in sensual pleasure. One who is delighted in sensual pleasure. And the Alaya Samudita also. So to Mudita, Samudita, so Bamodita, rejoiced. So rejoice in sensual pleasure. Okay, so
so Sayadaw.
Okay.
So yes, in the commentary, the Panchakamagune Alayanti. So Kamagune, that is the accusative plural, right?
Accusative plural.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Sayadaw.
So now Alaya Rama is enjoying himself with sensual pleasure. Alaya Radha delighted in sensual pleasure. So Alaya Samudita rejoiced at or rejoiced in sensual pleasure. Okay, so who will translate the whole line?
Okay.
Okay.
Alaya Ramako, Panayam Pacha, Alaya Radha, Alaya Samudita. But this generation enjoys himself with sensual pleasure, delights in sensual desire, and enjoys in sensual pleasure.
Okay. And then next line. So Alaya Ramaya Ko Bajaya. So Alaya Radaya, Alaya Samuditaya, Dota San Idan Tana. Okay, this is one line. Actually, not stopped yet. So Yadidan Ida Bijyada Samukbado. Ida Bijyada Ida Bijyada. So actually typing mistake even in the original text also maybe typing mistake in the in our iPad version also typing mistake, but in Chata Sangana version actually Patija Samukbada. So it should be Patija. Ida Bijyada Patija Samukbado. So in digital version, digital Pāļi reader, and the digitalization in the iPad version also, the Android version also, that typing mistake I found. But in printed version, so PDF version in iPad, so Padija Samukbado, Ida Bijyada Padija Samukbado. Okay, so the line is so. Alaya Ramaya Kobana Bajaya Alaya Radaya. So Alaya Samuditaya Doda San Idantana. So Idantana. Okay, this line is easy to understand. So to Idantana. So Idantana is here subject or grammatical subject. So Doda San. So this field or this matter. So Doda San is difficult to see, difficult to be seen. So it should be difficult to be seen. Bind. So Alaya Radaya Kobana or for also. Difficult to see for. So Alaya Radaya Kobana Bajaya. So here also Bajaya or dative case or instrumental case. So dative case also. Also for being. That Bajaya modified by the Alaya Ramaya and the Alaya Radaya and the Alaya, so Samuditaya. Okay, so this matter is difficult to see for that being Alaya Ramaya, Alaya Radaya, Alaya Samuditaya. And so that Idantana is modified by the Yadidan. Okay, so Yadidan. So what kind of matter, what kind of field here? So Yadidan. So that Yadidan also in the dictionary, so PTS dictionary. So
That is to say.
Mm-hmm.
That is to say.
Why the scholar translate that it to say that point to understand. So here number 4. So under the ya, so dependent and so elliptic. So you saw ya with the pronoun, so demonstrative pronoun. So yedidam. So this is represent a sort of dialectic or epectic use. So to be emphasized. So commonly we can translate with reference to or so what is coming next or what form the sense completion or what is just so and this introduce a general truth or definition as well as to say so just this or namely, you see, just this or namely. In this way we can translate so commonly. So that is why that is also based on the so that yadidan is here. So yadidan the actually nibado it declining. So that's a tanan sandaya yan idan the badeja samubadan sandaya. So yadidan should be yan idan divided, should be divided as yan idan. So referring to the badeja samubada, the ida bijada badesa samubado. But ida badeja samubado is here masculine or sign or end. That is why it should be understood as your ayam, as a masculine gender. So your ayam A1 atodatabo. Your ayam the A1 atodatabo. So the meaning of that yadida is your ayam. Okay, so grammatically. So why your ayam is said? So yadida ni bado. So because, so what kind of reference or reference is maybe what kind of whatever gender maybe. So yadida is always yadida, never change. So but based on the reference word, we can understand as the neuter gender, yan idan or yo ayan or ya ayan and so on, based on the reference word's gender. But so the word itself always yadidan form. So that is why the commentator here explains. So yadidan di nibado. The form is never changed. That is why nibado. Okay, so commentator that yadidan is translated. So that is to say in the Ivy Honor translation. So that is to say. But in the so dictionary, maybe one of them, so with reference to or something, or just this or namely also, just this or namely. Okay, so actually that combination with the ya and the ayan, so but neuter gender eat them. So widely here explained. Okay, so dependent and so elliptic. So okay, that is to say, or that is or namely.
Hi, Sayadaw.
Hello.
Yeah, I may have a question. Could you please go back to the Takatha?
Okay.
Yeah, so the yo ayanti ewamato datapo. So ewang atto. I have a question about the writing style. So the ewang here is not necessary, right, Sayadaw? I mean, we can write yo ayanti atto datapo, right?
Yeah, but so your here et is not the meaning as or that, just so actually here in Roman writing, so with the comma, you see. So that is actually that ed is referring to that closed and open inverted comma we can understand. So that is why in the grammar book also while so explain about the HJ1, so combination of ed and a1 HJ1. So your ayan HJ1 at all that type of such a word also we can see HJ1 ed a1.
It just because if Sayadaw said that, then we have yang idan ti. So the ti in the previous. If we go just to the front, a few words in the front, we have yang idan ti paticca samuppadang. So that ti is also signals the quotation mark, Sayadaw.
Yeah, quotation mark. Actually, it is.
So do we need to have the word ewang in the next sentence,
Yeah, mostly we find in this way ewan matter. So ed so actually so such a repetition. So we find more repeatedly.
But it's not necessary, right, Sayadaw?
So yeah. So the meaning is repetitive.
Right. So I mean, so we can say yo ayanti atho datapo. Then that should be enough.
Also, also possible. But actually here, so your ayandi, that the is a quotation mark or actually clause. So like that clause. So the meaning, so that is your ayan. So that double should be noted in this way. Should be noted that. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Sayadaw.
Okay.
Sorry, Sayadaw. You said the meaning should that should be noted this. So that means this is the object of the atto and the databo, right?
So again.
It means it should be noted this. So this it means it is object of the databo and the atto, right?
You mean A1?
Yeah.
A1, so we could not say, object or something. Just.
I think here A1 is refers your ayang.
No. Yeah. Your ayan also actually manna. A1 is a that or in this way. So in this way, we should be note. So the meaning of that yadi dan should be noted as okay, should be noted as your ayan. So okay, as Ryan said, A1 and yeah.
So atto is the object, right? Atto is the object of the datapo.
Yeah. So the literal object, grammatical subject.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So awang. So how can awang is the object again?
No
atto
object.
is already the object. Yes.
Yeah. No object. So A1 is not accusative case. Actually, in declinative word, A1 is A1.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So, okay, and now, so here point, so yadi dan. So always we find the form yadi dan, but based on the reference word, so we can understand as a yan, so yan idan or yo ayan or ya ayan. So based on the reference words gender, here reference word is ida bijada badija samubado is masculine. That is right. The meaning of yadi dan should be understood as yo ayan. Okay, so your ayan, that is to say, or that is, or namely, ida bijada badija samubada. Okay, so now who will translate this line?
Okay, I'll translate Sayadaw.
Okay.
Alaya Ramaya Kopana Pachaya Alaya Rataya Alaya Samuditaya Dukkasang Idang Kanang Yadidang Ida Pachayata Ida Pachayata Paticca Samupado. So however this field, namely the causes of these and the dependent origination, is difficult to understand for the generation who enjoy sensual desire, is delighted in sensual desire, and rejoice in sensual desire.
Okay, so in the Ida Bijayada Padicca Samuppada, in the scholar Abhiona translation, just cause. So, but in sub-commentary, that is widely explained. So here you see, so Ida Bijayada Yatha Devo Ewa. So Devo Ewa Devata. So Ida Bijayada is like the Devata. So that means in the Devata, so that da has no any special meaning. Just added to the Devo. Devo and Devata are the same meaning. That is why here, so Ida Bijayo and the Ida Bijayada has the same meaning. Or Ida Bijaya as a plural form. So to that form, that is added. That is added. That is why here, explanation is, so imesan sinkharanan. So Bijaya di Ida Bijaya. Imesan sinkhara dinan Bijaya di Ida Bijaya. Those are here. So sinkhara dinan Bijaya Buddha, avijja deyo, avijja, etc. So 12 kinds of factors, 12 factors, avijja, sinkhara, vijnana, and so on. Those 12 factors are here cause or Ida Bijayata. So that is why in the Abhiona translation also, just cause he translated. So here, but literally to understand that word, so that has no any special meaning. So Ida Bijaya Ewa Ida Bijaya Da. So grammatically we say Sutta Dadida, so Atta Dadida. So that Da, so actually Da, the suffix Da is so a kind of the Bhava Dadida, so referring to the state. But here has no any special meaning. So we call it Sutta. So Atta, so you are Atto Sutta, Sutta Dadida. So the same as formal word meaning. Like the here, Devo Yuwa Devata. And Ida Bijayada and the Padicca Samuppada. So here, Ida Bijaya, another way. Ida Bijaya Nanwa. So avijja dina atano phalan Padicca Bijaya Bhavo Ubbana Samat Ta Ida Bijayata. So Ida Bijaya is avijja, etc. So they themselves produce their, their results. That is why. So phalam Padicca, they can be called the Bijaya. So that is why also Bijayada. They have the state of cause, state of being caused based on their result. Phalam Padicca. That is why also Ida Bijayada. So the pathway explanation. So that has no any special meaning. So Ida Bijaya and Ida Bijayada, the same meaning cause. But the second one is just state of cause, because so they produce their result. Based on their result, they are cause. So that is why they have the nature of the state of cause. So ida vichayata. Okay, in this way here, explain. And so Padijja Samuppado. So Padijja Samuppado is here. Padijja Samuppijjati Phalan Ida Samadhi Padijja Samuppado. So Ida Sama from that cause. So Padijja Phalan Samuppijjati. So Padijja dependent. So depending on that cause. So from that cause, the result, comes out. Samuppijjati. So that is when those result, those causes are called the reason are called the Padijja Samuppado. So Padijja Samuppado, Padijja Samuppijjati Phalan Ida Samadhi Padijja Samuppado. Okay, and so those two are. So Sankhara Vichya Nahi Avijjadina Ida Adiwajana. So Ida Vichyada Padijja Samuppado. That Padijja Samuppado also a name of the Avijja and the etc. So the cause of Sankhara and so on. So that is why Ida Vichyada and the Padijja Samuppado has the same sense. So Bada Dwayina be Damana Vichyato Ewan Vibhavito. So Bada Dwayina be so Damana Vichyato Ewan Vibhavito. So Ida Vichyata Edi Padijja Samuppado. These two words are so explained. So the sense of the reason of the Dhamma, the reason of the states. So Dhammana Vicyato Ewan Vibhavito. So explained these two by these two words. Okay, so that is why Ida Vichayata also a name of the Padijja Samuppado. Padijja Samuppado also a name of the Ida Vichayata. They are synonymous. So in the sub-commentary, in the commentary, so here Imesan Vichaya, so Ida Vichaya. So Ida Vichaya wa Ida Vichayata. Okay, the same as the sub-commentary. And the Ida Vichayata Jasa Padijja Samuppado Jadi, a kind of the Kamadara Samasa. Kamadara Samasa. That is Ida Vichayata as well as Padijja Samuppado. That is here Ida Vichayata Padijja Samuppado. That is dependent origination. Dependent origination. So okay. Next slide. And here also Idam be called Tana Sudoda San. And this matter too also. This matter too. So Sudoda San is more difficult. Doda San means difficult to see. So Sudoda San means much more difficult to see. So what is it? What is it? So Yadidam. So Sabba Sankhara Samato. So Sabu Bat Dibadi Nesego. Tanekayo. Virago. Nirodo. Nibbana. So that is Nibbana. That is Nibbana Yadida. Okay, that is Nibbana. That Nibbana is modified by the Nirodo cessation and the Virago. So Raga means passion, Viraga means dispassion. And the Nekayo, so destruction of the craving, dynamic craving. So Kaya means destruction of craving. And Sabu Badi Sabu Badi Neseko. So Sabba Ubadi Badi Neseko. So Badi Neseka means abandon or given up or renunciation. So Ubadi here, a name of the attachment. So that is in that scholar translation. renunciation of the all attachment. And the sabba sankhara samatho. Sabba sankhara samatho. Sabba means all. Sankhara means, so actually, so karma formation. Actually, the name of the karma. So formation. So samatha means also coming. But in scholar translation, he translated so habitual tendency like the anusia or something. He translated the sabba sankhara samatho. So I could not find so where is reference for that translation. But so sabba means or sankhara means so formation, samatha means coming, calm. So coming of the all formation also, possible. Okay, now who will translate?
Well, so maybe I will do it.
Okay.
Idang biko tanang sutuda sangyadidang sabba sankhara samatho sabu badi padinisago tanakayo virago nirodo nibbana. This field, namely nibbana, which is the coming of all formations and the escape from all attachments, destruction of the craving, dispassion, and the sensation, is more difficult to see.
Okay. So for those who are in the in the commentary also not explained widely. So Thana Sandaya Ida Vichayata. So here, Sabba Sankhara Samatho. So about this one, Sabba Sankhara Samatho in the sub-commentary. So Sabba Atado, Nibbana Mewa, those words are. So actually referring to the Nibbana in the sense. Sabba Atado Nibbana Mewa. So Yasamahi Dan Agama Badeja Riya Megasa Aramana Bichya Bawa Hetu. So Sabba Sankhara. So Vipandita ni Samanti Uba Samanti. So shaking off all Sankhara. So become calm. Samadhi, Uba Samadhi. So those are Aramana Bichya Hit Bhava Hetu. So which is the cause. Hetu also because Ariya Megasa Aramana Bichya Bhava Hetu. Hetu here in the sense of the reason. So because of that the object of those noble path Megasa Aramana Bichya Bhava Hetu. Those so the all of the formations so come. That's Sabba Sankhara Samathoti Ochati. Okay, so Dan Agama Padi, Dan Agama, Dan Padija. So Dan Nibbana Agama, Dan Nibbana Padija. So Ariya Megasa Aramana Bichya Bhava Hetu. So because of that Nibbana, the object of that noble part, those formations so becomes calm. So that is why Nibbana is Sabba Sankhara Samatho. Okay, and the explanation sentence is so here. So Ida Idam Banita Nebajana. So commonly explanation sentence we understand Vagaha, but in some commentary Nebajana, that is Vagahan, Vagahana, Nebajana, Vagahana, referring to the Vagaha or explanation sentence. So Sabbi Sankhara, so Samanti Itati Sabba Sankhara Samatho. Ita in that Nibbana, Sabbi Sankhara order formations. So Samanti become calm. So that is why that Nibbana is called the Sabba Sankhara Samatho. And So yasama then agama savi ubadayo padi nesatha samocheda wasena. So barichata hondi. So then agama. So then padija. So depending on that nibbana, savi ubadayo, all of the attachment. So padijasa padi nesatha. Padi nesatha. So because of being abandoned, being given up. Padi nesatha. So samocheda was saying so by way of uprooting. So Bharijata Hondi, so they are already renounced. And so Atasada Babeda, so Sababi Dana, so Kiyandi, so 108 kinds of classes. So 108 kinds of craving. So in Gautama Nikaya, in which sutta, so the 108 kinds of craving the Buddha is found. Already, so they are distracted. So Sabbe, Kilesa, Raga, Vida Jandi, and the Jaramarana, Beta, Sabban, so Wada Doka, Nido Jeti, so that's a ma. So all kinds of Kilesa, Raga are Vida Jeti. So dispassion, so Jaramarana, Beta, and Sabban, Wada Doka, Nido Jeti, all kinds of suffering ceased. So that's a ma. Therefore, that Nirvana is called the Sabubadi, Padi Nesako, the Nakayo, Uidago, Nirodo. Okay. So, any question about this one? Okay, so let's continue. And then, so Ahenjiwa Kobana Daman Desiyan, so Barija me Najaneyo. So who can understand this line? Ahenjiwa Ko Ahen Jiwa Kobana Daman Desiyo. Barija me na Ajaneyo. So Ahenji Eva. So J here like the Jadi or Sa J. Jadi or Sa J. So if I would or if I expounded the Dhamma, so Barijame na Ajineo, but other so did not understand mind Dhamma. So maybe mind Dhamma. So even though I expounded the Dhamma, but they could not understand my teaching. So that is so condition clause, condition, that is why so a kind of condition sense we should translate. So if I would expound the Dhamma, so they will not understand my teaching. So that is in translation. So if I were to expound the Dhamma, so they were not to understand my teaching in this way. And okay.
What is the case of may?
May is genitive case. So like the possessive genitive. Possessive adjective word, so like the personal possessive adjective, so mind.
Which refers to the, it says, my Dhamma.
Yeah, mind Dhamma. So in this way, in Pāļi, so sometimes, only genitive case we use, but at that time, so my teaching, so like they understand me. So I explain them, but they don't understand me. They don't understand my explanation. The same way here, I expound the Dhamma, but they don't understand me. That means they don't understand my teaching, my Dhamma.
And then the word pare is after that, right?
Pare is subject other.
Pare is
Yeah. So nominative case plural form.
oh. This is the so the stem is paras,
Yeah, bara.
para, and the nominative case is pare.
Like the sabba, sabo, sabi, baro, bare, inyo, inye.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. And the so mamasa kilamato, so mamasa vihesa. So mamasa means mama asa. Here also mama asa. Kilamato is tiredness or weariness. And vihesa is a kind of annoyance or vexation. So that would be, so the tiredness for me, or that would be vexation for me. So in this way we can understand. That is the Buddha's thought, the Buddha's idea. So Cheda so Parivittaka Uttabhati Bhagavato. Okay, after that, so yeah, Abbesu Bhagavantan Ima, so Anichariya Gathayo, Badibansu, Bobe, Asuda Boba, Bobe, Asuda Boba. In this line, so firstly here, Abbesu. Abbesu is not explained in the commentary. So here, so Mamasaki Lamato, after that, so Bhagavantan and the Anichariya, Anuchariya, and Badibansu. So Abbesu not explained here, but in the sub-commentary, Diga, the Abbesu is explained. So here, so Abbesu di Sambindanati Nibbado. Abbesu di Sambindanati Nibbado. Sambindana means adding. So in the sense of adding, so or addition, in the sense of addition, this is a kind of, so that is why here in Pāļi, so the Buddha has such a thought. So from the Adhikado comment Dhammo to the So Mamasa Vihesa. Not only that, but also next stanzas. So Kechiname, Adhikada, and so on. That one also a kind of thought, a kind of that mental reflection to the Blessed One. So to show that here, Abbesu. So in addition, also we can translate, in addition, but in scholar translation, so here, and Father, he translated. And Father. So that is Abbesu. Abbesu means Sambindanati Nibbado. And so Bhagavantan, so to the Blessed One, accusative case, Ima, so Anichariya, Gathayo, Ima Gathayo, these stanzas. So Anichariya, so Ichariya means amazing, wonderful. So and so maybe, so if we make mistake in separation, so not Ichariya, not wonderful. So even what should not be wonderful, but not like that. So that one should be divided as Anu Ichariya. Anu Ichariya. So wonderful or amazing. That is why in the translation, the scholar translated spontaneously. Spontaneously he translated. So Ichariyan is wonderful. Imyama next year.
Sayadaw,
Yeah.
could you
Okay.
please go back to their translation?
Yeah.
How about the? Oh, yes, spontaneous.
So scholar translates spontaneously, but in Myanmar translation, so anu means repeatedly, Issariya means amazing. So it should be amazing again and again. So apama or taiko no. Or other ways, so aji aje and them will gongo no. So anu means anu buna bunan. So again and again. Okay, so let's check sub-commentary. So Bhagavado Wodi Bada Issariya wa Anuchariya. Yeah. So Wodi Bada wa Wodi Bada Issariya wa. So Wodi means growing. So reaching to growth. So that amazing. So reach to the growth, reach to the final stage. So most amazing. So in this way, explain. But so in the translation, so spontaneously. And the so Badi Bansu means Badi Bana Sinkadasa Nyanasa, so Gojara Ahiso, so came to his mind as an object. Came to his mind as an object. Here Nyanas came to his knowledge as an object. Okay, so sorry. So Abesu Bhagavanda Ima Issariya Gathayo. So Badi Bansu Bobe Asuda Boba. So Badi Bansu means so came into his mind, his knowledge. Okay, his mind comes, we translate his mind. So Badi Badi means comes into one's mind. Okay, so here also Bobe Asuda Boba. Actually, so Asuda Boba is enough. Bobe is repetition, Bobe and the Boba. Like the former one in the sub-commentary, iti ewa. Here also Bobe Boba. Actually, but so we translate just one time. So Asuda Boba, so no heart before. No heart before. Asuda means heart. Boba means before. Asuda means no have. So having no heart before. So Bobe Asuda Boba. In this way, repetition in Pāļi, so Pāļi literature we find. So here, Ima Gathayo, that is object of the subject actually. Subject. Ima Gathayo, this is subject. So Badi Bansu, main verb. So Anichariya also modified to the Gathayo. And the Bobe Asuda Boba also modified to the Gathayo. Okay, so now who will translate?
Yeah, I will translate, Sarah.
Okay.
Ahanjeva Kopana Dhammam Deseyang Parejame na Ajaneyum so Mamasa Kilamato Sa Mamasa Vihesati Apishu Bhagavantang Ima Anajariya Gathayo Patisa Bamsu Pupe Asutta Puta. If I expound this Dhamma, others will not understand my teachings. This would be would be a awareness to me. This would be a rejection to me, and further, this standard came into his mind, having no hurt before. Yeah.
So actually it should be these stanza. So these amazing stanzas, so which has not been heard before, so came into the blessed one mind. So here, so Bhagavan Dan is object of the Badibbansu, but so Bhagavan Dan is, even though just object, so we should understand. So mind of the blessed one. So these amazing stanza had not been heard, which had not been heard before, so came into the blessed one's mind.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
Also, Sayadaw, Asutta we translate
Which have not been heard.
Unheard. Yes.
Yeah, have not been heard. So actually, no heard before. No heard before.
Yes. Not heard before. Yes.
Okay. So that Asuda Bhogba is not explained here in sub-commentary. Also not explained. Okay, that is a kind of the Buddhisa Samasa. So both be Asuda Bhogba.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So now 1 hour already.
Yeah.
Okay. If no question, let's stop here. Okay. So sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Thank you so much, Sayadaw.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you very much, Sayadaw.
Welcome.
Thank you so much, Sayadaw.